This is your bratty squirrel, here with a quick disclaimer. The Squirrel Tangent podcast contains explicit content and parental discretion is advised. So no bitching if you get fucking offended by anything. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Squirrel Tangent and Onionpocolypse 2021. So,
the reason why he's saying Onionpocolypse is I am sensitive to cutting onions.
You're just sensitive to scent, period.
It's gotten worse as I've gotten older. It wasn't as like I could get away with, you know, one of the tricks is to have the kitchen sink running, you know, the water running, and that used to work, and now nothing works.
Nothing.
Like if I have to cut onions, I've got to do it as fast as possible and wash and even that doesn't work sometimes. I'll get through half the onion and I've got to run to the bathroom and not just wash my hand once and splash my face with water. It's like the onion juice went into the air and landed on my face. That sounded wrong. But like I've got a full on, shut your ass, full on like skincare, scrub my face with my face wash and full on wash my hands. And even then I still gotta like spray water on my face and then go back to it again.
Yeah, and you know, for this particular thing, by the way, happy Thanksgiving.
But the thing about it is my sister's the same way.
This particular recipe that we're doing is this nothing short of miraculous stuffing recipe.
Yeah. Resting. Write it down.
Resting. Okay.
We've started a list.
Oh, I get to use my new pens. Can you lean forward and grab that?
I can't lean forward. I got all this shit in front of me.
I will pull the table.
Really?
You're hearing new
but
pens
yeah,
open.
me and onions are not friends. But it's a recipe that I found in the newspaper that was from one of the chefs from the Koele Lodge in Lanai, I think? Or no, was it Maui? I don't know. One of them.
What was the word? What did I say again? See, now this is why we have to write it down because
Wessing.
I'll forget. Wessing. Yes. Get an amazing Wessing.
And it's not dressing. We're not in the South. It wasn't created in Hunkyville.
But I got one. Brandy is winning the day.
Of?
Swap waffle. That dick works.
What did you say? We gotta put like in parentheses what was the actual sentence?
I don't even remember at this point. But what she heard was funny enough. I don't need to. I
was like, that dick works. Okay.
And get your own pen.
Not pen. Gregory had to. Oh yeah, no, that was me. Because he was trying to steal my pen. And And I told him to get his own fan. Get your own fan.
So you can hear the new fan.
Yeah, that is also triggering the kitty.
Yes. But so this fantastic recipe of hers is it requires 3 onions to be diced.
Actually, it's 1.5 per
Okay.
recipe.
Okay.
So we had to do 3 because last year, even though it was just, it's just he and I, because I get invited to none of my family's functions.
And all my family either lives on the Big Island or in Florida.
And I have family here who
Actually, I have family in California, but even so, it's nobody's close.
But anyways, what the hell was I saying?
The portions.
Oh yeah, so last year we only made 1, and that sucker did not last at all.
It's really, really tasty and entirely forbidden food, but hello, Muppety. You have been glued to my side all day long.
It's butter is a carb.
Yeah.
And carb.
Right. So yeah, our Thanksgiving dinner is going to be super simple. It's going to be that
and Portuguese sausage, or if you want to be technical, linguiça.
Yes. But we're going to have a beer butt chicken because 2 people do not need a whole turkey.
Yeah, no. Last year we made a turkey and we had no fucking turkey.
God, it was like a month before we ate the last of it.
Not a month. Dude, that's disgusting.
Right, but that's what it felt like. It's like everything I ate had turkey in it for like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. And I was like, oh, God, I'm
like a turkey sandwich fanatic. I will eat.
Oh, love turkey. But there's a point in time when enough is enough.
And then you look at that poor carcass you picked to death. And it's like, oh, dude, you have seen better days.
Yeah, no, we just got some mashed potatoes, that miraculous stuffing, which really, honestly, if we didn't even make the bird, we would just eat the stuffing and be happy. And an apple pie.
Because you didn't want to spend money on a pumpkin pie and have to buy me 2 cans of whipped cream.
For 1 piece.
That is the only proper way to eat pumpkin pie, is if it's completely engulfed with whipped cream. And not Cool Whip, because Cool Whip has that oily film that it leaves in your mouth.
Are we still talking about...
Yes!
So speaking of that,
what, whipped cream or the oral? Huh?
That. So I'm talking to a couple of the security guards at work, and we were talking about the number of times that we've seen Roadhead while doing our job. It happens. And one of them brought up a very valid point. There's only 2 types of situations for head. There's either the good head, which means that you're not getting Roadhead. Because if you
can't concentrate.
Right, if you're getting Roadhead and it's good head, your brain is off. You are going to get in a wreck.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting head and it's
then
mediocre
you get in a
or
wreck,
bad,
and you literally lose your head.
Right. If you're getting mediocre or just meh head. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. There is no such thing as bad head. We want it sucked. Period. But
there is such thing as bad head. I've encountered some guys who have actually said that they act like they're rubbing the girl's hair, but they end up with their palm on their forehead, and they slowly push them off.
Wow.
Because they're like, it's like they're not doing anything. It almost feels like a chore.
Okay, I've never experienced bad head. I guess that needs to be the clarification. Apparently it can happen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, ladies, because that's really a letdown. But Roadhead, if it's good head, he's not driving. Plain and simple. That was a conversation we actually had at work.
And I hope you were careful at who was around you at work.
Oh, no, it was just a couple of security guards, and we were off to the side, and I was at a layover.
No, because anybody, just for any little thing, and it could be a conversation that they're not even involved with, and they hear it secondhand, they can turn you in for just sexual.
I had somebody pull me off to the side or I had a supervisor pull me off to the side because another employee heard me talking about how somebody had called me the N-word. And a supervisor pulled me to the side because all they heard was me saying the N-word, the words the N-word. And they're like, oh, he was saying something racist. And I got pulled to the side. Why were you talking about the N-word? And I'm like, because I was called the N-word.
Okay, the jackass with the bass is home.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, no, it's people hear like two words out of an entire conversation and they make wild assumptions about it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a near call to a horrible possible situation at work, though, too. I was pulled up in front of the Strat, and that's right near where they were doing, because they had a lowrider show last weekend. And,
where?
By Convention Center, but most of it was like Circus, the Stratosphere, that whole area. And so this whole weekend we had lowriders going through town and you know rolling down the strip on three wheels, doing the thing where they hop it. And so I was parked letting people off of my bus, and somebody decided to start hopping their lowrider. Well, for those that don't know, and even for those that do, the description would be that as it hops, it doesn't just hop up and down straight. It actually, like, the whole vehicle starts moving, and it started turning towards my bus.
Yeah.
When they finally stopped it, because I'm not moving my bus. When I see that coming towards my bus, I am not going to move my bus, because anything I move might make the situation worse, because the next hop might...
I would have bopped the horn.
Well, it's hard to miss it. I'm a 14-foot 6-inch bus.
Yeah, but at that point, they're not paying attention to you.
Right.
They're trying to impress everybody else.
But when they finally stopped it, they stopped it in the up position, like 2 feet away from the wall of my bus. I'm looking at that going, I know that my passengers upstairs are looking at front tires.
Mm-hmm.
And like as soon as they stopped, I'm like making sure it's not going to move again, and then pulling forward, because I know I was watching my passengers up in the mirror and the cameras, and they're all like bracing themselves on the seat, looking at this tire that's just a couple feet away from the window, and I'm like,
little do they know that the car would have got more damage than them.
Oh yeah. No, they would have had, like, the glass would have shattered in towards them, and yeah, they would have been peppered with little tiny glass cubes, those weird things.
Because of the film and the...
Right. But that would have been it. They would have been like little nicks and stuff. Nothing serious would have happened. That car, on the other hand...
would look like scrap metal.
Which is sad, because these lowriders, man, the stuff that they do.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They, like, axles or whatever. That you know more about cars than I do. But the thing in the bar that the wheels are attached to, axle, right?
Yeah.
I sound so horrible. And I'm a bus driver. How sad is that? But they have them that they are chrome plated and etched.
But what is fucked up is if they don't control it, they can separate it from the drive shaft. And then they're just fucked.
Yeah.
But it also depends what kind of hydraulics they're using. If they're using airbags or actual
what's
OG hydraulics.
Yeah. But no, it was really cool though. We got to see a whole truckload of really, really awesome vehicles this week. And one of the leftovers wasn't a lowrider, but it was a like classic Mopar type situation.
They're all Mopar.
Right. But it was the sound system.
And for those of you that do not know what Mopar means, it's a short term for motorized parts. As opposed to how cars are now, where you have to take them in and they've got to hook them up to a computer, and you can't do shit by yourself without taking it to somewhere to get it fixed. But
this one was right in front of us, and I was like, man, there's some serious bass. Where's the bass coming from? It was the car right in front of me, and there was zero rattle.
That's the best ones.
Like, it was loud enough to shake my bus, but not their trunk. And I could see their trunk moving. But there was zero rattle sound from them.
If you look really close, the inside of their, not the backlights, but the cover, the covering, or if they have like the Saturns before, they had that one reflective piece in the middle. Right. If you look at it up close, it's all shattered.
Oh yeah. But it's like, because you look at that, and apparently what they do is they have like padding that they put between pretty much any surface that possibly could move. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, this guy obviously spent a whole truckload of money.
I watched this one video on YouTube, and he cranked up his bass or whatever, because they like to, they put the girls with the long straight hair in there to watch their hair move.
Right.
But he did it, and his front windshield broke. Shattered. Completely shattered. In that one boom, it just...
yeah. God, I remember the first bass competition I saw. They had a... Well, hello there.
She doesn't like when that guy comes home, or whoever the hell that is.
Yeah. But the first bass competition I saw was in Sacramento, and somebody was playing Bass Boys, and the song "Where Was the Rebel Bass?" The bass, and then that just one hard note just drops, and it's like, whoa.
Sorry, I will still always love Miami bass.
Well, of course. Hello.
She's being very clingy.
Well, yeah, I've been home all day, which isn't unusual for the past couple months. I actually
got him to stay home.
Yes, and
it's his actual day off, but King of OT.
So for my supervisors out there,
there's a reason behind it.
For my supervisors and bosses that listen to this, because I know some of you do, she's the reason I'm not at work.
That's what I'm not making fucking everything by myself.
Yeah.
I can't stand up.
Up that long. And that is
I don't have
in my nose.
A back brace anymore because somebody left it behind when we moved.
Yeah.
Will you fix her fur?
She's like flicking her tail under my nose.
I'm happy, dude. Do you have any words of wisdom for people who listen? No? Just that I like the way you smack my ass. I love the funny things you do.
Oh God! And speaking of my bosses and stuff that listen, I had we have apparently achieved our goal of being squirrely. One of the guys I work with that was actually one of my revenue instructors. He came up and was like, I was listening to you guys, and I was laughing, and then I was like, huh? And then I was laughing, I was like, huh? And I was like,
you gotta stay on your toes. Because the subject can change at any moment.
Yeah, we're already on what the fifth or sixth subject, and we're 21 minutes in. Oh man. And flip Black Friday.
You know what? I don't like Black Friday because I just said this earlier. Because it's the end of the month and it's right after Thanksgiving, so you've spent all this money. So Black Friday is usually things if you really look good, especially with the Best Buy stuff and the Walmart stuff, it's the stuff that was already in there. And then when they put that it's a lower price, they actually raise the price and it looks like they lowered the price, but then it's the price that they were already selling it at. And all they're doing is trying to get rid of fucking inventory so they can bring all the Christmas inventory, and everybody's buying crap.
I think they should do like a last chance day. Like a last chance sale day, and that should be like December.
People run all their credit cards up because it's the end of the month. Ain't nobody got money.
Yep. So I think they should do it like December 5th or something like that. That way, you get people that...
But then you have Cyber Monday, but it's still fucking November.
Yep. Cyber Monday is November. In fact, that will be... Oh, wait. Let me...
But then people start to... If their sales are not high enough, they will extend Cyber Monday.
Right.
And then it ends up being Cyber Week.
Right, Cyber Week, and then that would end on the 5th, which would technically mean you could actually have some money for Cyber
because
Monday.
You
get on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm all looking at the notifications. There we go.
My feet are irritating.
Your feet are irritating you?
Mm-hmm.
Downside of the whole onion thing is now, no matter how many times I wash my hands,
it's like it adhered to my nostril hairs.
Now she's going to be stuck knowing that even though I washed my hands 15 times, she can still smell onion, and it's been rubbing her back all day.
I'm an onion whore.
Oh man. But no, it's this overtime thing though, as I'm noticing, is there's a lot of people not signing up for it anymore.
Because it's the holidays.
There's more and more people having to be forced, and they're
I told him, if they don't give you the damn days off, I will go in there exactly the way I look now with my mismatched pajamas and my hair up in the ugly knot and no deodorant.
So if anybody could pass on the warning to my my
and
scheduling
smelling like
manager,
onion juice, and I'll go in there and be like, what the fuck?
To anybody that can pass it on to my scheduling manager, so it's not coming from me, that, she might be one to be forewarned, when she asks for me to have a day off.
Now, you don't want me to brush out my hair when it's curly. did they get?
Oh, it looks like
They
Lucky
found someplace for the.
an actual storefront for Lucky Paws Foundation. Wow. So a friend of ours on that we actually DJ'd their wedding. They have a
cat rescue.
A cat rescue in Hawaii. Because in Hawaii they actually have a really bad problem with stray cats.
A lot of places. You know how much they just recently from the bases, the military bases, 41 cats. And what it is the families that are PCSing out, they're just abandoning these cats, and they grew up, they grew up inside. And then these families are just leaving them there. They don't know how to fend for themselves.
Yeah. So they apparently now, because they do so much, they had to get a brick and mortar, because they capture and release
and it's on South
cats.
King Street.
South King Street. Oh wow. A 2,000 square foot space? Wow. Oh, and they're creating an adoption lounge.
Well, because you have to have a quarantine area too.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to help them out, you can look them up on Facebook. It's Lucky Paws Animal Foundation.
They're based in Hawaii.
Oahu. They are based on Oahu. And even because if you want, I'm sure that they'd be more than happy to help you find resources for your local area.
And they also adopt out.
They do. So if you're in Hawaii, talk to them. Lucky Paws Animal Foundation. I can't say enough about these guys. They're awesome, awesome, awesome people, and they have lots of cute kitties, like a ton of them. But
and I'm glad that we don't live.
Oh God, no! You would live in that place. I would come home one day, find your bed empty, and I'd be like, Chris, have you seen Brandy? And be like, yeah, no, she hasn't left
She's laying down in the kitten room.
She's laying down in the kitten room. She hasn't left in 13 hours. That would be you entirely.
That's why we don't foster.
Yeah, no, we can't foster. We can't foster.
I would love to, but
We absolutely will adopt again. Maybe soon. Who knows? But we will never. Well, at least I can't envision us ever buying.
I mean, yeah, there's certain breeds that I like, but I would never pay knowing how many.
Right.
And if you call the rescues, sometimes they have
the breed that you're looking for, but in all honesty, trying to buy the cat that you want from a litter,
to just blindly buy a cat because of its breed, you don't even know if the damn cat likes you.
Right. And that's actually an important thing. Dogs, you can get a dog as a puppy and you could raise it in a loving home and it will love you.
Dogs are needy.
Dogs are not needy. Dogs will treat you exactly how you want them to treat you because they wish to please you.
So they're submissives.
Very. Very. They will treat you exactly how you want them to treat you. Now, if you want them to be cruel, mean...
You can always raise them to be that way.
Right. But as long as you raise them in a loving and caring family, they will love you exactly when you want them to love you. It's kind of nice.
I told you the reason why I was raised more with cats.
Right. Dogs do require...
And it doesn't mean that I don't like dogs.
Yeah.
Because when your mom had that litter
Oh God.
Where's Brandy? I was lying in the
puddle of puppies. And
I was lying down in the little pen that they made, curled up in the fetal position with the puppies.
And so it's honestly, I think it's because you've just never had the chance or the opportunity.
And puppy breath is the best.
I think honestly, if you got a puppy, you're apprehensive and you always say no, but if you got a puppy, it would be a different thing because you would love that puppy. Like,
I wanted that one puppy.
Yeah. And the only difficult part would be that you would sometimes feel it would be really difficult for you to walk to the end of the building and so it could go potty. Dogs do require a little bit more work.
And that's why cats fit me more at the moment, because they go to potty by themselves.
Right. Dogs do have to be let out.
The only thing I'm responsible for is because they don't have thumbs. Gotta make their food.
She gets it one time a day.
Sometimes. King overtime over here. If his dick wasn't connected to his fucking body, he'd leave it on the bus because he fucking donates shit everywhere. He's lost lunch bags, utensils,
thermoses,
Zippo lighters,
books,
thermoses, books,
headphones, flashlights,
earbuds, notepad, oh God.
Name it. I'm sure I've left my phone a couple times, and it's
like
not
he
pretty.
recently just left his
my reflector vest.
His reflector vest.
That was yesterday.
With his favorite pens.
Yeah, so hence the reason I had to buy new pen. But
and I'm like, how the hell can you? I was like, I don't get it. Though that's why, thankfully, just like that song, Detachable Penis, he could not detach his penis because he would leave it somewhere.
Oh, God.
And it would be just this donger hanging out somewhere.
And as a continuation from last week, the bad songs have continued. The commercial for the Samsung Z Flip phone has the
has Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. So I'm in the kitchen the other morning, and that commercial came on in just that 20 minutes alone. It came on like 4 freaking times. So at that point, I'm like, and then I start singing it like Elmer Fudd. Ewa, my firewa.
Oh.
The one desire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I couldn't stop. And it was pissing me off. At that point, I'm like, I can't stop singing fucking Backstreet Boys like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, and still weeks later, we're still getting the occasional.
And that's another one, the. I can't get it out of my head. It's random and it comes out of nowhere. I could be falling asleep and we're both, we're both in bed. He's in his room, I'm in mine. And just out of nowhere, I'll be like, it's either that or I'm arguing with the cat.
Yeah, that happens
and
frequently.
Then I hear him laughing. I'm like, shut your ass.
It's not as bad, though, as how Baby Shark did it.
Oh, fuck.
Baby Shark was a solid 6 months of you could not get that out of your head.
And I would start it and be like, fuck. It was just a constant stream of fuck.
Baby fuck.
So it was baby fuck. I wouldn't even get to the shark part. It was the name of the song was baby fuck.
And all of us do it. I mean, I went through a period like 2 or 3 years ago. Yep, sure did. Like 2 or 3 years ago where I made sure to replace them.
Didn't we just talk earlier or something about your pee-pee? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. We have such odd conversations.
Oh no, because it was 42-pound rooster. I got
He got this Pinot Noir, and it said 47-pound rooster or something. I'm like that. Oh yes. And so we do the virtual shopping thing where he's broadcasting and I'm at home because I am immunocompromised. And I haven't got my booster shit. My booster shit! I haven't gotten my booster shit.
Live on podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
I haven't gotten my booster shit. And I would love to have a booster shit because one of my medications makes me constipated and that was totally too much information. But anyway, I haven't gotten my booster shot yet. So we still do the virtual shopping. And where the fuck was I going with this? Because my brain doesn't.
42-pound rooster.
So I told him, whoa, that's a big cock.
Yeah, and yeah, I
It just kind of escalated. He's afraid of the day that I actually go back with him to the store to go shopping.
And the bad part is, I was looking at a bottle of wine. It's like, look, I got cock wine, and
so I look at,
and somebody was walking right by. And the worst part, now that I'm thinking about it, the worst part is like 2 seconds later, he's asking me for a recommendation on wine.
He wanted to touch your pee-pee.
Hold on. He was asking recommendations on wine, and the wine he was looking at was Menage a Trois.
See? It was subliminal. Subliminal hints. You like the big 47-pound cock? I like the Menage a Trois.
And let me tell you, if it was a 47-pound cock,
I would run for the fucking hills.
Like,
dude, that's like a fucking sarlacc. And yes, that's my nerd showing. Or like the new worm in the new Dune.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
Shai Halud. Fuck.
47 pounds. Can you imagine how big that would be?
No, I don't want to know. I don't know that the people that have the guys that have elephantitis, they got the giant balls.
Yeah.
But that's just the potatoes, not the meat.
Right. So can you imagine how big a 47-pound...
Well, just like that. Remember that other guy that was saying he had the biggest weenie and he had to wear this stuff? Come to find out, he was stretching his dick. And all he was stretching was the fucking foreskin. So that's just a giant fucking foreskin. That's not a foreskin. That's 10 skin. That's 20 skin. Because that sucker is like all the way down to mid-calf.
That's just a skin tube.
Thank you. He got sauce. He stretched his sausage casing.
You could, like, if he got a circumcision now, if you got a circumcising.
Would you like to supersize that?
you could like dry that in a hollow section and make a giant fucking 10-15 skin straw out of that bitch. But
why? You can just go to McDonald's for that.
When they bother to give you a straw, like what's okay?
Have you ever heard that joke that McDonald's straws were just practice for girls to give head?
No, I haven't, but now I'm going to watch it more carefully.
Oh my god.
But
especially if you try and drink one of their shakes, it's like your whole face sucks in.
The winner for the shakes is always going to be Jack in the Box. Their shakes are better. Their shakes are not only better but thicker. But
how the fuck can it get any thicker? My damn eyeballs would suck back into my cranium.
Wow.
You lost your train of thought.
Okay, so with delivery services, since we're on McDonald's and Jack in the Box here, with delivery services, why have they stopped including condiments? Do they not realize that everybody wants condiments? We all do.
You put them in the order, and it's like they don't read. And now they seal everything up so the driver can't even check.
We all want condiments, and they don't include ketchup. They don't put mustard. They don't put relish. They don't put you're lucky they put food in the bag.
Yeah, because the other night we ordered and
they skipped your shake.
That was my McFlurry.
Yeah. The Oreo McFlurry.
Bastards. And why did they take away the Butterfinger away from McFlurries all those years ago?
I don't know.
I like Butterfinger. You know I like Butterfinger
and
with vanilla ice cream.
Right. It's the reason why now, anytime we get if I get her Butterfingers, I have to get her ice cream, and then we could put it in a blender.
He doesn't have to. And it doesn't go in a blender.
If I don't get her the vanilla ice cream, that Butterfinger will sit in the fridge for a year.
Yeah. You bought a whole gigantic thing of vanilla ice cream. And what did you not bring home?
Butterfinger. Because we have a use for the gigantic thing of ice cream. English. We'll work on that tomorrow.
Right. Words are hard. Words are so unnecessary when you can. What the hell was I saying?
Ice cream Butterfinger. I didn't bring it home.
Put like half the fucking gallon on my damn little piece of pie.
Because the thing is,
And
I
how
don't
stupid.
do
Regular ice cream and a fucking sugar-free pie.
I didn't buy sugar-free pie.
Oh, you bought the regular one?
Regular pie.
Oh.
Regular pie. I mean, fuck it. If we're gonna cheat, might as well cheat. But
and you know, there's always cookie dough in the refrigerator if we want like cookies.
Right. If we really want cookies, or we can. Yeah, cookies.
Cookies.
So okay, now it's got me thinking though.
What?
I picked up that ice cream, and there was 3 different vanillas. There's vanilla, French vanilla, and vanilla bean. What's the difference between the 3? Honestly.
Vanilla bean has the little speckles from the vanilla bean.
Okay, that makes sense.
And French vanilla, if I'm not mistaken, has like an extra yolk or something. That's why it looks a little bit more yellow. It's supposed to be a tad bit richer than regular vanilla.
Now, we may be completely wrong on all of this.
True.
So, we are not ice cream experts. We are just ice cream
But that's how you
appreciators.
can tell. That is the one main flavor if you go to any place to eat ice cream. If their vanilla sucks, because that is vanilla is basically a base. If their vanilla sucks, then you gotta wonder about the other flavor.
I can tell you exactly where I gained the most.
Ben and Jerry's used to have like amazing vanilla ice cream. I don't know what happened. They don't even sell.
Well, they might in their store.
Regular. No, they don't sell just regular. The non-dairy shit.
I've never actually been in their store because they have one locally, and I've never been in it. So sexy.
Tight.
But I can even tell you when I gained most of my weight.
When you were working at Stone Cold.
Cold Stone, not Stone Cold, not wrestler.
He goes in, that's how he mixes the ice cream. Dun it,
It's bad because when I was working there, the ice cream is incredibly good at Cold Stone Creamery. The ice cream is incredibly good there. And I was the manager at the store.
Cake batter ice cream.
Yeah. I was the manager at that store. And so every batch that was made, I had to taste. So yeah, I got pretty fucking fat while I was working at Stone Cold Creamery.
I go that again. Fuck.
And what kind of ice cream? Like, how would that store be set up? How would Stone Cold Creamery be set up? Would they have like a wrestling ring set up around the counter? Oh God. Oh, there is something wrong with us.
You are my five.
Oh man.
I can't. My guts are.
The worst part is this is our normal conversation. This is actually how we talk on the day-to-day basis. And people wonder where we come up with this. No, this is really how we talk. And if you know me in person, you know that I don't change at work. It's just that you don't respond the same. This is why I speak the way that I do. Because because you are the bad influence.
No, not me.
You are a stone cold bad influence.
And I taste magically delicious because I beat that shit in there good. It's mixed. I heard what I said. Don't do it. I didn't say beat no meat. I said ice cream.
Uh-huh.
I beat that ice cream with my meat.
So, Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you so chose
what
to.
What did you just say?
So, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Seabops.
You get to write this one down.
Nope, I'm writing shit. You don't speak right.
Now you're witness. You heard me say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
What the fuck is this Steve
I
Austin?
heard Stone Cold Seabops.
Steve Bops?
Seabops. Oh, my guts hurt.
So managed to write 5 down in one day. And this is, we don't even bring, we're going to have like the top 100. We'll have the top 100 within like 2 days. But
My guts hurt. Fucking Seabops. Fucking Stone.
And swap waffles.
Hey. Remember the one time you wanted a Whopper and waffles, and we ended up with
Waffles. Yep. And what I did a Build-A-Bear thing for her, and it was what's his name?
Goovy Goobutt.
Goovy Goobutt.
And that's because he said something wrong. He was supposed to say groovy. And I don't know what the other fucking word was supposed to be. But it ended up goofy. So goofy, baby. Yeah.
So yeah, Goofy Goobutt is the name of a Build-A-Bear thing that we made I made for her.
Where is Goofy?
He's someplace in your room. I think he's
on the bottom tier of the corner unit.
Of the corner unit, yeah.
Because Mr. Me used to steal him all the time.
Yeah. And we have like the most ridiculous stuff that I get things that I'm like, she would think this is adorable. And she looks at it like, why the fuck did you buy this?
Yes.
It's cute.
Hence the 2.5 foot fucking Yoda.
With Easter Bunny ears.
Easter Bunny ears.
Yes.
We've talked about him before.
Or the plethora of rubber ducky.
That's because I collect rubber duckies. Not just regular ones. They have to be other things.
Although I have to say, our squirrel obsession started before we moved to Vegas. Mm-hmm. All the way back to the point where we have a pink squirrel pen that we've had since before we moved here.
Yep.
Like,
because I'm a squirrel, yeah.
I wonder if there's a pop doll squirrel. That would be cool if there was.
I think I saw one. And then to prevent myself from spending money, I closed the tab.
Yeah, no, that's probably a wise decision.
We would have way more. Squirrels make me happy.
They have a Doug Days Doug with Squirrel.
Oh! I heard about this when it came out.
Yeah.
Look at that little squirrel.
With the Doug.
With too. Doug. From.
Oh, that's so cute. Hi, I like making my master happy. Squirrel. Yeah.
That's me. We can be walking in a mall or in a store, and he could be talking, and I full on squirrel out and go walk somewhere in another direction, and he's out.
Point gaze.
But whatchamacallit? Fuck.
We could be walking in a store,
and he's still talking, and I'm like, squirrel, and I'll walk in a totally different direction, and since I'm short, he can't see me.
Right? No, it's absolutely like I have to wait until she comes out of an aisle because it's like if we're in Ross's and she's in like the dress aisle, she's just gone. Poof. I'm head and shoulders above the dresses.
To find him, all I gotta do is tippy toe and like, oh, squirrel. Oh, they have Squirrel Girl. Look. Oh fuck, she's $50.
Yeah, she's not new. That's a Marvel one.
Did they actually have a show or whatever? And we never watched it.
No, they never did. They do have. Okay, so they got Bullwinkle. He's a fair price.
That's Rocky.
Oh, sorry, Rocky.
Okay,
Secret
we're full
Squirrel
on squirreling because you guys can't see what we're looking at.
Yeah, no, I just searched Squirrel Pop on Amazon.
Was that like a psychedelic looking squirrel on a sweatshirt?
It was.
Wow.
Cute squirrel, colorful and polygon.
What the pop?
Skiuridae pop escarol.
Okay, that's another language, my dude.
Wow.
I can't. What the fuck is that? It's another language for squirrel.
Includes tree squirrels. Okay, so it's a family. It's the genetics thing. Okay, so and then what's escarol? Ancient Greek. Okay. So somebody went and got all scientific on a damn Amazon listing.
Anyway.
Wow. Like, when you're going on Amazon, you're not going to look up the family and genus of a...
That's why the beginning part just says cute squirrel.
Right. But they're hoping to draw in somebody that's like complete geek and is going to look up the family and genus. Because nobody does.
Look at how many fucking tabs you have open, dude. Close some of that shit.
Yeah, no, I get a lot of that stuff. And the dry rub. But
yeah, he likes to dry rub.
Hey. So beer butt chicken, if you've never had it, you should. Just put some kind of a dry rub on the outside so it's going to be nice and crisp.
People think it's funny because they've seen it and they're like, oh my God, you're impaling the chicken. But it's for real.
Yeah, no joke. And you use whatever flavor you prefer. We're doing like a pineapple shandy this year.
It's a pineapple cider or something.
Something like that. And
pineapple hard cider.
So, yeah, you put that up the...
Didn't I have that at that one bar we went to?
Yeah, I think you might have. Or something similar.
They put lihimui powder on the rim.
Or something similar. You had like a pineapple hard cider and then they put the lihimui on the outside.
And lihimui is you could say a Chinese or Asian version of tahine, but it's not spicy. It's sweet and tart.
Yeah. So, it's wow, what time? Wow, we've already hit our hour, and we still have to finish making the stuffing stuff before you can't. Because you're pretty close to having to stretch your furs, huh?
That's what we call when it's time for me to go back and lie down on the bed.
Yeah.
Stretch my fur.
And it's actually more applicable to me because I have a lot more fur.
Yeah, I have no fur. I got older and all my fur fell off.
There you go.
It looks like I have alopecia muff.
Well, we've had that discussion before. In fact, we named an episode Alopecia Muff.
Yeah, we did. And then we found this. I found this. You know, like how people use those sheet masks for their face. I found a sheet mask for your muff. Didn't I send it to you? There's a sheet mask for your muff.
No.
Yeah.
No, and I don't want to see it.
You gotta just lay there with this fucking mask on your muff.
No.
Yeah.
No. And I don't want to see it, so don't find it again.
It's supposed to be like to help with ingrown. It's more towards people who like schmoof. So they don't get ingrowns and like makes it soft. So your muff is as smooth and soft as a baby's ass. That's a wrong visual.
I'm going to say, it's like,
That's kind of sound a fuck, I can't speak.
those two subjects need to be kept as far apart. Yeah, those subjects need to be kept as far apart as possible.
But yeah.
No, I don't even want to say a dolphin's ass because, dolphins, they got that smooth thing.
I mean, what? I sent it to somebody and there's a name.
Oh, God. But.
No, don't go yet.
Don't go yet?
You have to sue. I have to sue.
Okay, we're going to do product placement here.
The muff thing too.
The muff thing.
Fuck.
And these are the conversations that people have with us. Who did we send the muff thing to? Oh, come on. We've already had the conversation about how your dad described...
The few female friends I have, our conversations are worse than guys. Absolutely worse than men.
I've been in the room for some of those conversations.
It's called the Muff Mask. Feel. Oh, let's just go to the page. It's the page is called wearenaked.com. And it's called Muff Mask, the Soother. Wait, where's the description?
Oh, go ahead and send it to me. We'll put it on the big screen.
Muff Mask will leave down there feeling rejuvenated, hydrated, and celebrated. A sheet mask for your vulva, infused with plant-based ingredients, formulated with your muff in mind. What's it for? Helps combat redness, irritation, and ingrowns. Perfect post-wax or shave. Application instructions. Remove and unfold mask, cover vulva, and guide mask down. Once applied, sit back and relax for 15 to 20 minutes. Peel off, dispose, and admire your marvelous muff. Biodegradable and compostable. And then they put external use only. That means somebody rolled it up and tried to shove it up their muff.
Okay. That ranks right up there with use instructions for condom. What the fuck is
What? That's not for condoms, that's a fucking pee-pee bag.
Oh.
That's how to stick in a catheter,
No,
you
if the
fool.
condom contains adhesive, hold for about 15 seconds.
What's that last one?
Apparently somebody had... What? How to put on a condom
catheter, you fool! I told you. Look at the last.
I just looked up
the
instructions.
last one.
Yeah,
it had a freaking pee-pee bag taped to his leg.
But the directions for condoms are just make sure that's actually directions for condoms, but are just as bad. I mean, where is my open image in new tab? There it is. But
anti-wrinkle creams should be tested on ball sacks first. If it can get the wrinkles out of those motherfuckers, I'm buying that shit immediately.
Wow.
You gotta admit, when they get cold, they get all small and wrinkly.
Well, even when they're warm, they're still wrinkly. They're just saggy. But
how come when it's hot, they get more heavy?
they don't get heavier.
They get squishy.
Okay, so
Because when it's hot, our muff don't get.
here's the thing. Our boys are constantly creating sperm, and there is a optimal temperature.
That's
for
why they
creating
tell guys to put ice packs on their nuts
Now,
if they're wanting to procreate.
if it gets hot,
Hot nuts, baby.
that means it's too hot to effectively create sperm, healthy sperm.
Because the poor swimmers are already sweating.
So what happens is the boys drop so that the testicles, which are creating the sperm, can be further away from the body heat. So that it's a cooling mechanism. And then if it's cold, they come right back up and
They go.
yeah, they look like a couple of walnuts, like right down there underneath the meat.
And it's not even meat by that point. It's a little
No,
tiny cocktail weenie.
it's a fucking Tic Tac.
It's like Mentos, the fresh maker.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to yet another episode of the Squirrel Tangent.
Like Stone Cold ice cream.
Please check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/The Squirrel Tangent. If you like what you hear, please head on over to patreon.com/The Squirrel Tangent. And have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know it was yesterday, but have more of that turkey. Go back into the fridge and grab some turkey. Oh, God. Aloha. Bye-bye. Bye, Karen.